This is me and my stepsister reading TheSunVanished story, and we're gonna see if there's anything new from when other people watched or listened or read this story.
Read.
Help! It's late in the morning and it's still dark outside. I can hear tornado sirens in the next county over, but the weather radar is clear. Where is the sun?
Riots taking place in just about every major city. We are receiving an influx of reports of ransacking and looting from New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, Dallas, and Washington, D.C., with hundreds more isolated incidents coming in hourly. The president made a public statement this morning urging people to remain calm and stay in their homes. Meanwhile, experts are claiming this phenomenon to be an event similar to New England's dark wave in 1780, and things will return back to normal.
Things will return back to normal, they say. The power keeps going out and I keep hearing noises outside, sometimes far away, sometimes close. I can't sleep. I think the noises outside are gunshots. It is still dark. The news said it would be back to normal by now, but it isn't. Now the news isn't even coming in. TV signal is gone. The noises keep happening outside, and I can barely keep track of the time anymore. I'm honest to God terrified. I'm tempted to go outside, should I? And that was a 50-50 post for yes and no. And just note, this was on May 19th, whenever it was. I went outside, I saw something out there. I can't explain, but I can show you. I've seen this story on a video, but this is insane. Like, this is the weirdest story. Whoever thought that in this place, this would happen? I looked for stars or planets as you all suggested. The sky was absolutely pitch black. Could be because of clouds or something else. Still shaken from the short time I was outside. I don't know what the flashing light was, but it was following me. Day 3, still no sign of daylight. It is getting colder. A person just ran by on my street. 2 of the same flashing lights I saw yesterday were following him. They were gone by the time I got my phone out to record. Sorry everyone, reception went out yesterday. I was worried it wouldn't come back on. No signs of activity outside. Come to think of it, it's been a while since I heard a gunshot. Something just flew over my house. I couldn't see it, too dark outside, but a wave of heat just came over me. Feels like the temperature increased by like 10 or 15 degrees. Just compared the sound of this video to the sound of the helicopter footage I posted a few days ago. Whatever this was, it was definitely not a helicopter. Oh, thank God one of my friends is still alive. He just texted me. Dude, please tell me you're alive. Yes, I'm alive. We're in hell. Have you been? Sorry. I'm gonna read through that. Dude, please tell me you're still alive. Yes, I'm alive. Where the hell have you been? Why did it take you this long to reach me after I called you like 40 times? I'm sorry, but my phone was died. Grammar correct. Well, not that was probably. Watch that be grammar correction. But my phone was died, and I was just now able to start charging it. You're still at your house, right? Yes. Okay, good. I'm still a 2 days drive away, but I'm coming to you. Jeez, a 2 days drive? I'm not really sure if that's a good idea or not. Why? What have you seen? Well, dude, you have no effing idea. Now we have another problem. And this is the picture of the guy standing right outside of his house. That's the same photo that we saw last night of watching. Right? Last night?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy has been standing completely still with his back towards me. I have no idea how long he has been standing there. He's still standing there, hasn't moved.
Oh my God.
Get away from the window, keep all lights off, do not talk to them or let them in. And if you see any flashing lights, hide. Whoever was standing outside is gone now. S-H-I-T. I'm going to restart that. To those of you asking, I am doing alright, hiding in my room and waiting this out. I haven't heard any more knocking, but I don't want to get anywhere near the front door to check. And don't worry, I have a way to defend myself if worse comes to worse. And that's a really good baseball bat right there. If anyone knows anything about what is going on, please message me. 911 and other emergency lines are not responding, and the only radio I have is out in the car, so I'm trying to gather as much information online as I can. Okay, then this is something. Hey brother, I am from British Columbia. I don't know much, but I do know that you should never look into the red light, ever. If you do, you become like the guy who is at your door. Not good. So, I have good news and bad news. Uh-oh. Good news I'm closer to you now. Bad news is I'm out of fuel. There are no active gas stations anywhere close to me. All of the power is down, and all of the gas stations nearby are electric gas pumps. Oh no. Oh wow. Wrong place to be. He isn't even that close. How far away are you? Prob's still not 8 or 9 hours away. I mean, that is pretty close. Someone is screaming outside. Chocolate. But this isn't really something to joke about because this guy literally went through no sun. Like, how are these people still living? No sun?
Depends where he lives. That's actually a thing. Depending on where they live.
But like somewhere around Dallas? like Dallas and other places, just in that area. No, you're not. I am really, really not sure about leaving now. Wait, was that the first one? No. After hearing that, traveling at all seems like a terrible idea. Well, if you were thinking of driving 8 hours before, I think your answer is quite clear now. Clearly, you need to stay where you are. Forget about leaving your friend, though. Should try to make it to you since he's already out and about. Ask him where he's avoiding detection, or how he's avoiding detection. How are you avoiding detection? I'm just staying in the car. It's locked and off ATM. After I catch a few winks, I'm gonna try to take a look around. Alright, stay safe. Always, bud. You too. I just want to know if this guy's friend is still alive because he's in a car out of fuel and he can't get any fuel. And I don't think locks are going to save you. I think somebody's going to bash that window and get in there. Or something. Because whatever happened to the sun clearly wasn't just anything like something stopping in our solar system. It was some type of creature that has done this. It's been really quiet today. I noticed it warmed up after that thing flew over my house again last night. Don't worry about me, dude. I'll find a way to get to you eventually. I walked around for a couple hours and I haven't seen anyone, human or otherwise, on the highway. So I'm pretty sure I'll be safe here while I figure out what to do. Do you have enough food and supplies? Oh, thank God. Yeah, I have enough, even if I'm stranded here for a while. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. That's a good friend right there. I'm really surprised the power has stayed on for this long. Only a few outages here and there, but I'm still extremely paranoid that it will go out permanently anytime now. You all have been bringing up the solar lights outside. They actually aren't solar. I have them on a timer outside, and I can't turn them off without leaving the house. I feel exhausted all the time now. I think my internal clock is completely screwed up. I can see a faint light outside my bedroom window. Going downstairs to check it out. This is that one clip last night that was like creepy. And people thought that this could be for an upcoming Cloverfield movie. They wouldn't use CNN, like like movies or any shows don't normally use that kind of stuff. But he nearly looked right into that light. I cannot effing believe I'm still alive. You didn't look directly into the red light, right? Yes. You are absolutely sure? Yeah, I'm sure. What street did both of us live on when we were kids? Why? Answer the question. Frazier Road. Okay, we are good. Dang it. Don't scare me like that.
Booga.
Beware of headlights. I was looking around and just found this. No earthly idea what it means. The lights. This is different. This is something that we didn't even see in the video. Which means he didn't show the entire story. We must be the first people to show this entire story if people haven't seen it already.
You know other people have done this.
Yeah, but like if other people haven't seen this already, then that means we might be we might be one of those few people that are showing a full story. Sometimes I feel like I have a good handle on this whole situation and am thinking rationally and logically, but other times I feel like bawling. Day 9. How was this day 9? It's still May 19th. But day 9, sorry about the tweet last night. What happened at the window got me a bit. Anyway, I'm currently in touch with a couple of people with some experience and some info on what's going on. Details soon. So to give you some background, my name is Tucker. I live in Virginia. That's very close.
Virginia.
I was working a night shift when all of this shenanigans went down. Just about to clock out for the day when I realized that the sun wasn't up like it normally was when I clocked out. I kind of shrugged it off at first, but after a few hours I was getting really worried. I live close to a relatively large city, so you can imagine what I had to go through when the riots started. Oh my god, I feel so bad for that guy. Long story short, when I was heading out of town to get away from the mess, I met this guy named Flynn who was talking about these things that hunt people down. At this point, I didn't believe him, but I started to notice that the crowds and traffic congestion on highways started slowly dissipating. Before you know it, the roads were completely empty, terrifying crap. Flynn and I started traveling together. After that, we had been finding dark places to hide, enough food and water to stay alive. We were doing pretty good for the first week. But then just a few days ago, he came back inside after taking a leak and started losing it. Kept going on and on, just talking nonsense. It went on for a few days, and I was worried that all the stress from his situation got to him. But one day it all stopped and he wouldn't speak, wouldn't even acknowledge me. He just stood like a statue for probably a full 12 hours. Then he attacked me out of nowhere. I tried and tried to keep him away, but he just wouldn't stop. I had to stop him. There was nothing else I could do. Anyway, I've been living on my own for the past couple of days. It has been tough, but thankfully I found an area with power and internet, which is why I can talk to you. Thank you for sharing your story. I'm sorry to hear about Flynn. Please share my story. I want people to know what happened, of course. While I've been trying to collect info online, I completely forgot to check in on Danyan yesterday. He still isn't responding to any of my texts. I am hearing noises outside again. Completely. Oh yeah, and I want to read this story because of Nuke's Top 5, as in Nuke Norway. I used to watch him when I was like younger. I used to watch his Omegle videos. Pretty funny. I swear to God, it sounds like someone is banging on my door, but there is no way in hell I'm going downstairs to check. I got in, I don't know how. I mean, it got in, I don't know how, but it got in, and I'm hiding. And I'm reading this thing at 9 p.m. at night. Or 9 o'clock at night. This is scary. I'm sorry if I am gone for a while. I have to stay hidden and keep my phone off. It produces light. I'm so sorry. It's finally gone. I think I'm safe now. I have no idea how, but the front door is unlocked and wide open. The alarm never came on either. I guess it got reset during one of the blackouts. Some good news for once. Daniel is back. Before you all ask, he seems to be in his right mind. I need to get serious about securing my house. It's primitive, I know, but it's a first step and apparently more reliable than my alarm system. Let me know if you all have other ideas to keep my house secure. My windows don't have curtains. I'm gonna have to find a creative way to block any light coming out from outside. Good idea. Put cans with strings on your door. That's actually a really good idea to help. It's getting colder again. I'm running low on food and water. I feel like I could sleep for a week. I found a car with a decent amount of gas in the tank. All I need is a siphon. Don't worry, but I'll be there soon. I have a confession to make. I've been keeping something from all of you. Over the course of the last week, I've been increasingly paranoid about someone or something coming into my house while I'm sleeping. And I don't think it's one of those lights. It feels different. I can't explain it, but I can sense it. And last night after I put cans on the door handles have been waking up to clanging sounds, but I'm not certain if it's real or just my imagination. So now it's time to put my paranoia to the test. Flower on the floor. That's also a good idea. If the flower is disturbed, we will know. And this is the guy from British Columbia with the black shadow guy in the corner. I've already made it this far and I'm not stopping. The person from British Columbia who messaged me earlier just sent me this. I had a nightmare about that picture. Just woke up to more screaming outside. The screaming isn't like last time, very sporadic. And I can't tell where it's coming from. The flower is untouched. I keep trying to record the screaming when I hear it, but the microphone isn't picking it up. I think the screaming is coming from the neighbor's house. This is what's been on my mind lately. Just curious, what year did we graduate in high school? Lol, what? Never mind. I know you all don't trust Daniel. I've been reading your tweets and messages, but I just can't bring myself to confront him. He's my friend. I don't have an abundance of those right now. The person who sent me the picture a few nights ago hasn't responded. The flower test hasn't worked yet. The reoccurring screaming outside. I'm ready to snap. I'm a couple hours away now. What's your address again? I can't believe I'm doing this. Should I trust Daniel? 59% said yes. 41% said no, which means yes. Dude, where are you? Where are you? I've been waiting. Answer my question. What year did we graduate from high school? Bud, we don't have time for this. Answer my question. Answer my question. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm not sure I trust you. Likewise. Well, I guess that's it then. Since you all won't stop DMing me about updates, here's updates for you. I haven't slept since the screaming. Ran out of bottled water days ago. Been drinking from the faucet. Very close to running out of food too. And I hope losing my only close friend will be worth it. Happy? I just woke up and came downstairs to this. Oh my god. This flower is not the way it used to be. And it's very disturbed. And you can see that there's footprints everywhere. I don't know if it is Daniel. I don't know if it is something, if it's someone else, but I don't plan on sticking around to find out. It's not safe here anymore. I'm packing up and I'm leaving. It's been in the back of my mind for a while, but I'm heading out to the neighbor's house where I've been hearing the screaming. Wish me luck. This is where I heard the screaming, I'm sure of it. Wow, the house is very far away from, like, the driveway. That's, well, not the driveway, but the street. That, unless he's not walking on the street, then jeez. If all this stuff was happening, I would make sure I have enough food and I would not be leaving my house. Unless, like, of course, like, flour was getting disturbed and stuff, I'd be out of there as soon as possible. And I would trust my friends. I would trust my friends. Like, if you got food and water, please help me.
I'm sick.
Oh, yeah, you are. You too.
I have a bowl.
The drastic change. But you don't.
Hello?
It's obvious. Hello. Hello.
That actually terrified me. I felt like somebody.
It's me. Hello. Hi.
Hello?
Hi. How are you? Reply to me.
Big days.
Hello. Hi. It's me. No, it's not. Imagine.
I can relate.
Yeah. I'm black and I'm white. Oh, that just went really weird. Yeah, but let's not get copyrighted here. I actually got a few videos that have been copyrighted just because there's a song in the background. I was at my aunt's cookout. There was music in the background. It was not my fault that there was music in the background, YouTube. Not my fault. I found fresh food and water here, checked every room to be sure I'm alone. It's not just in my head. I know I heard screaming. It was ongoing, and I'm glad I came to investigate because now I have food and water and a safer place to stay. Okay, I'm ending the first part here. I'm going to literally come right back with the second part. See you in the next part, guys. Goodbye.